you're not walking out of this courtroom today. Either you're going to be going to prison or either you're going to be going to inpatient treatment. You're going to get drug tested today. What are the results going to be?
They will come back a positive.
Positive for what?
Methamphetamine. I just do it when I'm under stress. So I know I have a problem and I don't do it like around my children. I don't do it, every day. It's just, when I'm under stress and I was, really scared. And really under stress. So I don't do it when I go to work. I don't do it, every day, like I said.
I'm going to find her guilty, sentence her to...
All right, everyone. Today we're looking at a courtroom case with an unexpected twist. A mother is facing serious charges related to illegal drug activity, and the judge is about to decide her sentence. She could be looking at up to 6 years in federal prison after a large quantity of drugs was found in her possession. During the hearing, she tells the judge that she only did it occasionally. Yes, that's what she said. Only sometimes. She does seem sincere, but it might not be enough to change the court's decision. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's take a closer look at the case tonight.
All right, we're here for sentencing today. According to the plea bargain agreement, she pled no contest to count 2 of the indictment. She applied for deferred adjudication. The state is proceeding only on count 2 according to the plea bargain agreement. Punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison, and the state is silent on the defendant's application. The court requested that the defendant's criminal history be provided to the court. There were no objections to the court receiving that from the state. Is that correct?
Correct.
And any objections to the court reviewing that?
No, Judge, of course not.
All right. The state is silent. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, of course, Ms. Torres is hoping you'll grant her application for deferred. She's in self-employed cleaning houses. She has several customers that rely on her. She has a few kids. She's just asking for the court to maybe direct her to some outpatient treatment because she believes she needs some help with this problem. And other than that, again, she's just hoping you'll grant her application.
All right. You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Missy Ann Torres.
All right. So you're going to get drug tested today. What are the results going to be?
They will come back a positive.
Positive for what?
Methamphetamine.
All right. So how often are you using meth?
I only do it when I'm under stress, and I did it because I could get denied for adjudication, so
I'm sorry, what?
I could get denied the application, so I just do it when I'm under stress. So I know I have a problem, and I don't do it like around my children. I don't do it, every day. It's just, when I'm under stress and I was, really scared, and really under stress. So I don't do it when I go to work. I don't do it, every day, like I said.
I'm having a hard time believing this. Have you ever heard of someone using meth only occasionally? That doesn't seem likely, considering how addictive it's known to be. I've never tried anything like that myself, so I can't say for sure, but from what I understand, it's a very serious substance. If she isn't being truthful, it raises concerns, especially if she has children. Kids deserve a safe and stable environment, and it's important for parents to be fully present and responsible. It's possible she's not thinking clearly right now. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but it seems like she might be trying to appeal to the judge's sympathy. Then again, we're supposed to assume innocence until proven otherwise, so it's a tough situation to judge. What do you think? Let's keep watching and see what happens next.
All right. So how many children do you have?
I have 3.
What are their ages?
11, 8, and 5.
And where are they now?
2 of them are with their dad, and 1 is with my grandma.
All right. With your grandmother. So their great grandmother?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, do you help take care of your children?
Yes.
How often?
I see them every other weekend, and I don't pay child support, but I pay them. My exes and I have my daughter. My daughter is with me.
No, you just said your daughter is with the great grandmother.
I live with my grandmother.
All right.
I help take care of She
Right.
helps me take care of him.
Okay. So one, I don't think it's appropriate for you to be cleaning houses
Okay.
because of the nature of this offense. And two, I don't think it's appropriate for you right now to be taking care of your children.
That's why I'm asking for help, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, what?
That's why I was asking for help, Your Honor. That's why.
All right, your help is not going to be outpatient treatment if I grant this application for deferred adjudication. So you're going into custody today.
Okay.
All right. So it's just a matter of what I'm going to do with you. I will tell you the court's issue, and if you want to address this, I know the state is proceeding on count 2 of possession, but she had a lot of drugs with her.
No.
So I don't understand, if you're working homes, then why do you have a scale with you? Because that's, according to this, you had drugs, you had a scale in your purse, and there were baggies totaling 32.0 grams.
Well, Your Honor, I was a heavy user back then, and it was.
Oh, you're not, I tell you what, I don't think, and if I'm wrong, correct me, I don't think you were using 32 grams of meth.
It was only 28.
No, you have meth here for 4.964 grams, and you also have meth for 27.459 grams. And what you pled to in count 2 was a possession 4 to 200 grams. So this is not a possession 1 to 4. So we're talking about 27 grams. And according to the stipulations, that what was found in your bag, it says, I searched her bag, and inside a Paris Hilton makeup box were baggies, a scale, and crystal-like substance inside a cut, vacuum-sealed bag. That's from your Paris Hilton makeup bag.
She has small bags and a scale, which are often linked to serious drug use. She claims she only uses drugs when she's stressed, but that seems hard to believe. It's almost like how bodybuilders prepare their meals in advance. Maybe she's doing something similar, but with drugs, as if she's planning it out seriously. Honestly, I'm surprised more people involved in this don't try to explain it that way in court. It might sound more believable than just saying it's casual use, which people often doubt anyway. Also, credit to the judge for pointing out the inconsistencies. It's pretty clear her story doesn't add up, and she gave that statement under oath, which could lead to more legal trouble if proven false. She should just be honest at this point.
So what I had, the meth it was double bagged in a sandwich bag. So yes, ma'am, I know it was 20, but it's because that was my personal. I didn't have any other. And last time I went, they tried to only give me which was 14 grams. So I had to.
No, what I'm telling you is, they said the baggie found in Robert's pocket tested positive for meth and had a field weight of 6.12 grams.
That wasn't mine.
No. I'm not saying that was yours. So the 6.12 grams that were found in his pocket, they're saying that was his. It was in his pocket. But the baggie, which was found in Missy's purse, tested positive for meth and had a field weight of 32.09 grams. Now, mind you, what they do in the field, I already know that testing drugs in the field are not legal for court. So I'm not considering the weight and what they said in the field. I'm considering what has been given to me for laboratory reports. So this was the professionals testing it, not a presumptive. And it says 27.459 grams was the net weight of the meth that you had in your Paris Hilton bag.
Yes, Your Honor. And I will say that I used to use a whole ounce within 2 to 3 days. So I was a heavy user, and like I said, they tried to give me half of that the last time, and right now it's going for $250. So if I'm paying $250, I wanted the whole thing. I wanted to make sure. I'm just being honest, and I'm sorry. Excuse me for being.
No, I want you to be honest, and I want you to be transparent.
I'm sorry for being transparent, but it's something that I feel like I worked for my money, and I didn't want just to get gypped again. I can promise you I didn't sell anything. It was because I've been gypped many times. So I did get it. Now it was double bagged because I don't know, that's the way they gave it to me. I can't, and it is my mistake, and I'm taking full responsibility. But I wasn't selling drugs. I wouldn't. I said, I have a job, and I only back then I was, a heavy user where I would just do it before work, after work, and I didn't have my children in my life. Now I do have my children back in my life, and I'm trying to be a good mom. So I thank you for, giving me an inpatient program.
Well, no, I'm not saying I'm going to give you
Oh, I'm
inpatient.
sorry.
What I'm saying is that you're not walking out of this courtroom today. Either you're going to be going to prison or either you're going to be going to inpatient treatment. So it's very important that you be 100% honest with me, because I'm telling you, the state proceeded on a possession, but the amount of drugs you had and the way they were packaged, that's concerning for the court. So you're saying that you just bought a bunch of meth and you were saving it up for use?
So I would use within 2 to 3 days. That was all my personal. Like I said, they tried to sell me half of that one time, and I went back to the same person. But I said I'm gonna weigh it myself to make sure I'm getting the right amount, because it's just I'm an addict. I'm sorry, I am, and we're not.
So you travel with your own scale?
Well, at the time I did, because like I said, I've been gypped, and it's when you're an addict, that's all you think of, just how to get, make sure you're getting what you need.
Are you all believing this? Even if someone were using serious drugs like the defendant in this case, it's hard to understand why they'd carry things like small bags and a scale. That's the kind of stuff that can make legal trouble even worse. Just having drugs is already illegal, but when you also have tools commonly linked to selling or distributing, it can lead to more serious charges. From a legal standpoint, having those items suggests an intention to distribute, even if you don't say anything. That's when charges like trafficking or distribution can come into play. Do you think she might be trying to work the system, or could it just be poor judgment? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's continue. Her sentencing is coming up next.